Gang in this bitch. Gang in this bitch.
Hey,
Europe,
What?
what's up with it?
Ain't nothing. Welcome to my perspective podcast,
Get
y'all.
to it.
episode 6.
Episode siete. See, right? Says. Oh no, episode 6. What that
Right?
say? My perspective podcast.
At My Perspective Podcast.
At my
Follow us.
perspective podcast.
Follow us.
Follow
Tap
us.
in.
I'm your girl TTRLA, man.
It's your girl. They call me PYT. I look crazy right now, y'all, because I washed my hair. So,
Oh, I didn't even know. I thought that was that wet and wavy feel. Okay. Bohemian.
Peace and
Jamie.
blessings. It's your girl, the one and only Jamie. Huh?
all I saw was.
Y'all see me?
Just
Peace and
laughing.
blessings. It's your girl, the one and only. Episode 6. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
It is to be got.
I went first of all the episodes, so
I'll go first.
Okay, great. Thank you, PY.
I'll go first. First
Great.
topic that I want to talk about are the real MCs coming back to hip hop.
Are the real
who's the real?
MC? I feel. Go
Are,
ahead.
are the real MCs coming back to hip hop, or is hip hop now acknowledging, recognizing again the need for true MCs?
I think the MCs
Go.
are really coming back. You know why I think the MC? I'm gonna give an example for my answer. I think the real MCs are coming back. For example, you have the King and you
What?
shit. Damn, curse my dumb ass
PY,
out.
you said that we wasn't supposed to be driving and stuff.
I was out on the block, y'all. I'm sorry.
We
I'm
ain't hear
sorry, y'all.
nothing.
Y'all hear? Y'all hear?
I didn't hear nothing you
No.
said.
Y'all hear nothing?
No.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
You were stuck like, and we just heard like broken language. We didn't really, yeah, we didn't hear nothing.
Okay. All right. This is what I was gonna say. I was gonna say they bringing real MCs back. Number one. Okay, I'm gonna give a prime example with my answer. Okay, this is typical. This may be the typical answer, but I'm gonna explain why. So when you think of lyrics, when you think of real MCs, for me, I think of artists like rappers like KRS-One, right?
Mhm.
Then you got other you got Nas, right? You got a Cassidy. For real, for me, I feel like these are lyricists, right? So when you think of real MCs, that kind of vibe, you got this Kendrick and this Joey vibe. This Kendrick and this Joey battle is literally making niggas go in a motherfucking bag and get out all the metaphors, get out all the analogies, get out and just put that shit together like Wayne did back with the Carter one, the Carter two. Make niggas think like, you damn, you gotta rewind that shit. Damn, did this nigga said 2 times blue make you go? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got really just. I feel like real MCs is coming back because niggas. I feel like the older generation, like our generation, they tired of that drill shit for real. But it's just saturated. The music industry is so saturated with gang violence, with serial killers, with sexual assault people. And for real, it's real serious. So I think that people are now starting to be like real lyricists, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you two PY, you dropped this motherfucking joint with Joey. I'm like, damn, shorty in the bag with the raps. You know what I'm saying? It make people like, you know what I'm saying? Do they thing. That's what I feel.
My perspective, there's a lot of Mickey Mouse clubhouse rappers, and it's unfortunate that Joey Badass had to make a lot of people actually be come in a bag and start rapping and making sense. I call it conscious rap or rap that makes
Yeah.
sense. So I feel like there's a lot of artists, like Smile said, like you, there's a lot of artists that really can rap, that really makes that when they put their bars together, it makes sense. But
Right.
it's just oversaturated with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse rap. I feel like it's unfortunate that Joey had to diss and disrespect the West for people to realize, whoa, who is Day? What's his name? Daylight or who is that? Oh, he's spitting. Oh, who is Ray Bond? Oh, he's spitting. Who is PY? Oh, she's spitting. So I feel like once this beef is over or this run, this sport or whatever is over, I feel like it'll go back to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. People attention expand is not that long. They don't want to think about like, wait, what did she say? I'm on your body like a poncho. Like they want to hear some boop bop, whatever Mickey Mouse Clubhouse rap, like whatever they want to hear. They don't want to think. You know what I mean? They don't want to be like, whoa, that makes sense. Like, so I feel like for people that actually like music, like you, Smiles, and myself, I go
Yeah.
back to the Nas, the Jada Kiss, the Joey Badass, Dave East, other rappers. I'm from the West, but I love a lot of East Coast rappers. I'm sorry if I'm naming all the East Coast rappers. The Game, very unrated,
Yeah.
like underrated. But yeah, that's my perspective. I feel like it'll die down. It'll get right back to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I agree. I agree and disagree.
Do y'all see
Oh,
me? What the hell? What the hell, y'all?
I'm
What the
sorry,
hell,
y'all.
y'all say?
I'm sorry. Oh, okay, okay,
You gotta put your
okay.
piano. You gotta.
All right, all right. So sorry, y'all. This is my perspective podcast, and I'm fucking up for the gang. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Charge it to my head, not my heart.
We good to go.
What's your perspective?
But my perspective on it, I say I agree. I'm gonna say first, I disagree. I disagree with it. I think going full fledged back to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse rappers. And the reason why I say I disagree with that is because, for one, they're not selling out their tickets and concerts. A lot of these young rappers that's going on tour, they're not selling out their concerts, so the tours are canceling. You mostly see them do festivals. You really don't see them do big tours, or you see them at clubs, or you see them at
Sure.
appearances. I say that I don't think it's going back to full-fledged Mickey Mouse rappers because their record sales, their streaming sales. Some of them, as far as like TikTok, really keep them alive. But if we're looking at like when if you look at their releases are not taking off like that. Like Nas put out a tape, put out an album, and it's like, bro, doing numbers. You feel me? Like people are searching and waiting. Kid Capri and it's other people that's supposed to be coming out with music, and you see how they're pumping them up with the new artists. They get all the backing and all the promotion, but yet they're still not selling. I agree because I feel like people want to hear real music again. I'm gonna go as far back as saying with the Kendrick and Drake situation. Once people really, it's like everybody knew, okay, Drake is an entertainer. You feel me? Kendrick is a lyricist, he's an MC. But once that battle happened, it's like I feel like that kind of opened people's ears. Like this is what we really been basically conditioned to listen to all these years. Not
Right.
saying anything against Drake, he's a phenomenal artist, but as far as consciousness, as far as realness, as far as influencing and inspiring a generation or your people or people in general to be more, to be better, to change. I feel like when Kendrick kind of exposed him, the whole of who he is or how he has taken from other genres or other people to build himself into the artist he's become. I feel like people really sat back and said, okay, that's real. You know, like what he's talented, but listen to this dude, Kendrick. Like he's not just on stage rapping. Dude actually got something to say. Why are we not listening to people like him? And then from that situation, you got Joey, and like she said, like Jamie said, Joey made the West Coast especially pick up their pen and say, okay, all the real rappers, let's come back outside. You know, let's get out there. Because for myself, like I said, like when Jamie brought up Daylight is known. The only reason why people on the West Coast may not know him, until this beef, I had no idea he was from the West Coast. And he literally said in the last diss he did to Joy, one of the last diss that he did, he said, I had to go to the East. And the reason why is because the West want to click up. If you're not doing what they're doing, or if you're not a part of what they got going on, you're an outcast. Dude went to the East for like 10 years or so, and as far as battle rap is concerned, he is literally one of them ones. They are not. He's won titles. You feel me? For doing what he's doing, he's made money. You know, for doing what he's doing. But like he said, at the end of the day, it's still West Coast. So I just feel like the real artists are now being looked at. Like, not trying to throw myself into it, but I myself kind of felt like, well, if I'm not making twerking music, or if I'm not making crip walk music, the West Coast not gonna feel me. Ever since I dropped that disc, it's so many people, it's so many dudes, girls kind of too, but it's a lot of men in my DM. Like, where have you been? Who are you? You feel me? Like, all we hear on the West Coast from female rappers, no shade, no offense, but all they talking about is I'm from this block, or I'm sleeping with this person. And it's like, at the end of the day,
Mickey
bro,
Mouse Clubhouse.
Mickey Mouse Club, like, dudes not looking at you like you hard. Let's keep that 100. They not riding down the street doing drive-bys to your music. You feel me? Putting eyes back on real MCs. So I say to all the real MCs out there, you don't gotta have no TikTok challenge. You don't have to put on no colorful clothes. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. Let your music speak. Let your bars speak. It's people out there that still want to hear it. Nas is still doing numbers. Don't let these people think, you feel me, real rap has not made a comeback. Rakim is in the studio. Like, Rakim is one of the pioneers of hip hop, and people are waiting for him to drop, bro. Like, let's get it.
Nah, that's true shit.
Well, I'm open to it. Like I said, bars matter. So West Coast, let's step it up a little bit more. I don't want to hear no Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, no shaking ass TikTok dance. I want bars. Because I don't care about your hook. I don't care about your beat. I care about what you have to say. So, yeah. But I honestly feel I still feel like the run with real rappers, the light is going to dim soon. It will, unfortunately. But like you said, now I still do numbers. That's my favorite rapper of all time. That's my number one guy. But after this Joey beef is over, everybody's going to go back to making TikTok and shaking ass and being on the block and selling drugs and crip.
You don't think that LA going to keep it up? You don't think LA going to keep this beef up? You don't think more rappers? Because you know, the reason why it lasts long is if more artists tap in, and if they bars is really like that, it's going to be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? PY might shoot me to, man, you see this? And then I do the motherfucking little edit joint, get more rap niggas in LA, man. Hey, did y'all see that poll?
Which one?
The poll that I put up there with Chef
and
Boy
Lady.
And Lady.
Chef Boy.
That the lady, lady got most of the voice. The lady got most of the votes. They was like, most of them was like, Chef hating. He mad that lady spanked him on his own beat. So that shit was y'all lit.
That was my topic.
Oh what?
Oh well.
Yeah, I agree though. I agree.
Segue,
no, I
go.
change it.
Segue. Announce the topic.
So basically, Chef Boy, he got a song out that's popping called Gang Gang. Is with him, and it's not only him, it's other artists. They what are they called? Like Rosecrans. Everything is Rosecrans. So it's like the Rosecrans boys or whatever. And that shit going viral. It's been on the Shade Room, Baller Alert. You got what's the girl that you said in your raps, Clarice, the Wokes. Yeah, she over there dancing to it. She's
Remy
doing her
Ma.
thing. That shit going Remy Ma. That shit going viral. I feel like Chef Boy is wrong. I feel like he should open the door and allow everybody to get on it, because he's the same rapper that will take a trending or a viral beat and get on it. Again, that's where we go to crabs in a barrel. It's like, oh no, let me get my shine first. Fuck everybody else. It wasn't like she had Mickey Mouse Clubhouse bar. She was really spitting. Yeah, it was a little gang shit, but I listened to her. Like I like how she rap. Like, so I feel like she got off. So I feel like she didn't disappoint. And y'all both from Compton, but I'm not really well with Compton. I don't know if it's, besides gang shit, they not beefing. I mean, they beefing or whatever. I don't know. But I feel like he should allow everybody to get on there, just like Kendrick opened the door and allowed everybody to use "they not like us, they not like us." So it's like, why? I just feel like, me personally, I feel like he's hating and he no, fuck everybody else. The shine's supposed to be on me, not knowing that there's more people on that track that's rapping. It's not only, you know what I mean? It's not only about you, it's your homies too.
Right.
And you know her. You did. I'm not. If I'm not mistaken, you did music with her. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. But y'all, we all in this one circle. Everybody know everybody. Just come on. Don't be a crab in a barrel, kicking people down just so you can get to the top, man. Go down there and pick your sister up. Repost it. Fuck it. Let that shit go viral. Because if DDG was to get on there, and make a verse on there, he will be reposting it. He'll be tagging everybody. So what's the difference?
Because it's a female. That's the difference. The biggest difference is that it's women. Regardless if she a member or not. The thing is that I realized it's not just LA, it's in general. When a woman is on that motherfucking beat smacking shit, it make a nigga feel less than. It's almost like being in a relationship with a nigga and they mad because they not making as much money as they lady. You know what I'm saying? It's all ego and pride. For real, Chef Boy, what he gonna do is if he don't tighten up with this attitude he got about this beat, it's gonna really fuck him up with some opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, this is my personal opinion, my perspective. I feel like that because LA is such the originator of, people taking off and getting stardom from transplant people. You know what I'm saying? Not only just LA, but transplant people, they move to LA to get stardom. So I feel like he may be missing out on some opportunities because of his ego and his pride, because he feels like the song is not where it should be. When the reality is, you let the song do what it do. You can't control a hit song. A hit song gonna be a hit song. So if that beat smacking, then you just gotta let people, make people pay for the. Don't give it out. Lease your beat out. Lease the shit out. Make people pay. Set a number for it, and let motherfuckers go ham on the shit. You still getting the money on the back end. Guess what? More people gonna want to tap in. I did the little clip. He like, yeah, you got your DJ reaching out to me. You got this. I'm like, cuz you crying. That's some bitch ass shit. Why you acting like a gump, bro? That's some gump ass shit.
That was actually my thought, or my curiosity. It piqued my curiosity. How did she get the beat?
She took the beat because the nigga would not let him get it. So her DJ, it's lady DJ. This is just from my research and what I took from it. It's ladies DJ and her peoples reached out to Chef. Chef was like, no, I'm not giving up the beat. I'm not giving up the song. They took it and got on it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they can make no money off of it, but she just hopped on it, just to hop on it so she could see that she can murk the joint, which sparked Chef Boy, because the joint did numbers. I'm assuming where he from, Compton.
Yeah.
It rotated around Compton. A lot of niggas was like, damn, and they was reaching out to Chef Boy like, damn, you seen this lady on your beat? She smacked that joint. So he like was offended. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all ego.
I'm an actor. I don't know.
So they drowned.
I'm
Yeah,
an
I would
actor.
That's my perspective. I don't know if that's fact, but through my research, I believe that's accurate.
I'm an actor. I know her.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he did say something about drowning out vocals. So that kind of does make sense that maybe her DJ must have had the ability to drown out his vocals in the beat.
Because
But
he has it set on, because when he was, so sorry to cut you off, because Chef actually, I mean, he's a pretty smart artist for him to do this, but he actually has it set on the beat to where you cannot record over it. Now, what might have happened is the DJ, like he was saying, knows some exclusive shit and drown everybody's shit out.
yeah,
But he might have extracted the beat. You know how you can go on CapCut and extract the sound and mute the people? It probably would happen.
or took a part that was from maybe the intro or something with no vocals and just looped it.
Because it's looping.
Yep,
if y'all listen
that's
to
what
that,
it
if y'all
is.
listen to the lady freestyle, it's not the whole beat through. It's a loop. I feel like that's what I'm hearing. I don't know.
Well, my perspective
Shout out
on
to
it,
Lady. She went crazy on it.
and shout out to Lady.
Sorry,
My perspective on it, from a professional standpoint, I understand where he's coming from. As far as he's an independent artist, the song did blow up, and he doesn't want any attention he feels being taken away from him, being as though he has a hit song and he wants all the views, all the redirection or numbers to go to him. So I get that part. If they took the beat and they looped it, even though he told them no, I understand from a professional standpoint how he could have felt. That's my song. I put in the work. We talked about this before with taking content.
Right.
That's my song. I put in the work, and you basically.
I agree with you.
Yeah, you basically took my hard work and you went and just, you feel me? So
I agree.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
You know what? I take what I said back, because as you talking, I agree, because I hate when people take my content. I hate it. So I agree.
But if you give it credit though. Okay,
I apologize, Chef Boy. My bad. Let me talk. Go ahead.
So my perspective, like I said, from a professional standpoint, I get why he felt that way, because he did put a lot of hard work putting that song out, writing the bars, everywhere he performed it, the networking with DJ Charisma and everybody, so he put a lot into it. So I understand that from a professional standpoint. I get it. But from an artist standpoint, you had to have known that somebody was going to get that beat or jump on that beat, because that's the hottest song right now in LA. And now we're seeing that the East Coast like it. We seeing down South like it. I'm sure probably overseas, they over there doing it too, gang. So it's like, you should have known. You feel me? Everybody and their mama was gonna want to hop on that. It's a tight song, it's a tight beat. I did see him say something about clearing the sample. So from a professional standpoint, that also is a whole nother thing, because he's the person that cleared the sample. So if you get on that beat with that sample on there, you do have to him. So professionally, the things that he was saying, I understand where he's coming from, but regardless if it was her, if it was AZ Chike, regardless, somebody was going to get on that beat. They were going to spit on that beat. I feel like at this point, why not just throw on the remix? I seen she got like over 8,000, 9,000 likes alone. That's just likes. Why not just throw it on the remix? She's a female. Because that's one thing for me that I didn't like about the whole Kendrick GNX album. You didn't put no females on there. Other than the lady that was singing, the Hispanic lady, she did great, but you put no female artists. You put no spotlight on female artists. Why is it on the West Coast? It's like, we gotta fight and fight and fight to be seen. And when we do, it's like you guys say, well, That's not right. She didn't do it right. I don't like. Check it out. At the end of the day, lady saw an opportunity that everybody else saw, and maybe she was the one that was bold enough to say, I'm gonna hop on it, and it is what it is. So professionally, Chef Boy, I know where you coming from, but from an artist perspective, lady, I commend that. She did what she was supposed to do. Anybody else would have done that.
Can I say something? Okay, I get the professional. I get how people are very sensitive about their art and their craft, right? But the thing is, flattery, not imitation, but imitation is a form of flattery. So if somebody, I don't know.
Somebody said because can you read that, Smiles?
Because it ain't no female rappers on the West Coast good enough to get on K-Dot album.
Who is that?
Somebody named Ash. Is that Ash Bash?
No.
Who is? I would love to know who Ash is, because for somebody to say that's crazy. There are really a lot of female artists on the West Coast that's better than the dudes he had on that album. Let's keep that 100. Let's keep that 100. Let's keep that 100 for somebody to say.
Agree.
Name one.
Name
one.
I'm gonna name myself. I'm gonna name myself. I'm gonna name Lady. I'm gonna name Lady. Lady, she could have did the same thing that AZ Chike did. Not taking away from my boy, but she could have did the same thing. Lefty Gunplay. I know a Hispanic female rapper that could have did that. You feel me? Like, y'all don't like female rappers on the West Coast, do y'all?
They say they have no clout.
So basically, okay, I would hate to think that Kendrick only picked these guys for clout. I would hate to think that, because if that's the case, Joy, keep chewing their ass. Because if that's the case,
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Jamie B, I'm going to say it again. For somebody to say that there were no good female rappers on the West Coast to be on Kendrick album, and I don't want to take nothing away from the male rappers on that project, but for anybody to say that, if you really think that, Joy, keep chewing their ass and making them rap, and we just gonna see who really got bars.
Meaning they don't have no movement.
So I would say Lady, PYT, what's my girl?
Ash Bash got a movement.
I don't know if that's Ash Bash.
That's not Ash Bash. I say Ash Bash, my personal opinion. Ash Bash. I like LA Ray. That's the only female. Oh, there's a chick named Shady Blue. She pretty dope too. She pretty dope. But I named 5, maybe 6.
Up in the Bay. It's some females up in the Bay that's doing it. He said everybody y'all name not doing nothing, numbers. Hey, whoever this person is, let me tell you something. Check this out. If numbers really did matter for talent, I don't think that Joey would be winning this competition.
Wait, what you say, P?
If I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. If these guys that's you saying they're doing numbers, if numbers really matter, why is Joey slaughtering these niggas? Ooh. If numbers really matter, why is everybody paying attention?
I just wanted to hear you say it.
I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, I'm on West Coast all day. But when it comes to female rappers, I notice how the males do not get behind female rappers. And even the female rappers that came out in the 90s, look at all their stories. They was under niggas and they never went nowhere. You feel me? And at the end of the day, that needs to stop. Check my numbers on Spotify. Thank you. I'm glad that you did that. Check my numbers on Spotify. But baby, before you do that, go watch Insecure seasons 3, 4, and 5 and listen to Go to ESPN, baby. When they highlights and baseball highlights, because
you no movement. You don't know artists.
And look up a State Farm commercial during Super Bowl because that shit, P. He said it's been up for years. So I guess this guy don't understand how royalties work. So let me break it down.
Break it down, cuz.
My ass gap is so popping. I'm still getting paid for songs that I gave to TV in 2019. It's 2025. What are you talking about? Ash?
Drop one of those 2 bombs for.
Ash? Thank you. This is somebody who's irrelevant. Thank you, hey.
I'm on
got
the phone,
you
so I
here.
can't
It
read
got
the
you here.
comments.
Talk about her. It got you here. It got you here on her line, acting like she not relevant. Fuck is you talk about?
Exactly.
Go follow. They call me PYT. She got a song called "Get at Me, Joey," and tell me how you feel about it.
Yeah, because I was waiting on that. The Spotify thing, I was waiting on that. I said, if Joey or anybody get at me, the first thing they gonna say is, oh, your Spotify. I don't care about no Spotify because guess what? It's Snoop Dogg not on the internet pissed off because the Spotify numbers that he's doing is giving him $4,000 or $40,000 checks, but he's doing 100 million streams. Baby, you think I'm tripping off of that?
Your daughter ugly and your grandma ugly.
Because he can't get to me.
And you probably got some long ass titties, bitch.
Oh, we got a hater.
That's why your head built like a Nike boot, bitch.
We got a hater.
We doing it, man.
And fuck your
Use it
dead
as fuel, baby. Let's go.
Fuck your dead mother, bitch.
Gotta catch them. Oh, we got Pokemon.
Pikachu looking ass bitch. You probably fat as shit with cats. You fat bitch with cats.
But anyway, because we don't want to let people take us out of our character. I have nothing to prove. Smiles, you have nothing to prove. Jamie, you have nothing to prove. Let this person continue to watch, and our numbers are going to continue to grow. So, anyway, what's our next topic?
Okay, so for me, the
shout
next
out to
topic.
Ash, though. We appreciate the love.
Yeah, shout out to okay. My topic for today is why do
this? You said I F with Jamie. So are you one of Jamie's friends, or you F with her as far as the podcast is concerned? Can you?
I can't. I don't know. I can't. Y'all gotta read the message. It sounds like that's more than
Jamie little homies. You probably got long titties and a big back.
I don't even know who that is, but shout out to you. Because if I go to the chat, it's going to click me out and all that. So that's why I said, can y'all read? I don't know what it's saying. I just see 10 messages. That's all I see. That's 10 chats.
It's all good. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for fucking with me, but if you fuck with me, you got to fuck with them. So I appreciate you, though. But we're going to use that as fuel. But we're going to move off love, though.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Okay.
So my topic is, why do men allow themselves to get dogged by pretty women?
P?
And what's
these topics, bro?
These are real topics, and these are given to me by real people.
In what sense do you mean?
So, for example, a lot of times men have a high expectation on the type of woman that they feel that they deserve, right? And so with that high expectation, a lot of times men always go after the pretty female. And a lot of times with pretty women, they're ugly on the inside. Not all pretty women, but a lot of pretty women just use their prettiness to get them with guys, but on the inside they're insecure, they're toxic, and a lot of times they cause men to be insecure as well, because they're trying to figure out why this pretty woman is not giving me the love and attention that I need. So why do guys always deal with pretty women that dog them out?
I would say, so my perspective on it kind of varies, because I would say one.
Where you at?
She had to respond. she wanted to respond to what the person said. I don't know that stud TCH. I just like her content. She funny, but she can get it too. So she responded to that. That's why she popped out.
My fault. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well,
my perspective on that varies. One, I can see if a person is like how a lot of older men like to go after young, pretty women. Women who are not of their caliber, women who may not have their intellect, their interests, their experiences, but you're going after this woman because she's pretty and she's young. If she's dogging you out, why should, like, not like that, but you brought that on yourself. You know, like you're going after someone who only wants you, and you know this person only wants you for what you have. And she knows you only want her because she's young and pretty, and you're willing to pay and do whatever to keep her. So you're paying for somebody to dog you out. You're inviting that in. So that's my perspective as far as if it's an age thing, because I see guys do that. And we hear about it. We see it. Paul
All the
McCartney,
time.
the Beatle, he married a woman. She left him after a few years, took half of everything, had a baby, had alimony, child support. You feel me? So it's like in situations like that, you know, you invite that. Then there are guys who are shallow. There are guys who I have to be with this type of woman. She has to look this type of way, no matter if she cooks or cleans. No matter if she's smart, no matter if she helping pay the bills, as long as she look good and make other people want her and make him look good on her arm, then he cool chasing this girl. And it's like at the end of the day, you want her because of what she looks like. She's not giving you anything. You just want her because of what she looks like. So is she dogging you out, or are you dogging yourself out?
Okay. I like that perspective.
My perspective is you can't just say all females are pretty. You put them in a category. So pretty females, you don't know what that female been through. What happened if she was loyal and she loved the dude and he dogged her out and treated her like shit? So she just giving back what he was giving. She received it, now she giving back, and she didn't heal from her trauma, and she just basically on some fuck dudes. I'm just gonna get whatever I can get. I don't care. Because once upon a time, she probably was a beautiful woman in the inside, was loyal, did everything that a man could possibly ask for, and he probably dogged her out. And unfortunately, the next dude had to get that heat.
Right.
So I'm just looking at it from a pretty woman's perspective, like on her side.
Yeah.
So that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I understand that. I get that too. I get that. That's a good perspective.
Yeah, you never know, because I know a lot of pretty girls that was down and loyal and got dogged out, got beat, got cheated on, got babies on, like just, and now they outside and they doing what happened to them to these dudes.
Right.
So
I think my perspective on it from what the person that gave me this topic was is basically a lot of times men aren't allowed to be emotional in relationships because men are supposed to be, you know, the provider, the stoic person, the person that, you know, is really to put everything on his back. So I think when men get into relationships, they feel like because the woman maybe is pretty, that maybe they'll understand their emotional side of it, like if they're telling them how they feel or if they're trying to communicate. A lot of times women consider that being sassy or too sensitive. So it kind of prevents men from, you know, like I feel like opening up in relationships. But that is also my perspective from the topic.
You said because she's too pretty.
Huh?
Can you say that again? You said that men open up in relationships or don't with emotion because the girl is too pretty.
Sometimes the beauty of a woman can hinder a man from being too emotional in a relationship because they don't want to feel like they don't want to give the impression to the woman that they are like a female, you know what I'm saying, with telling them how they feel all the time and stuff like that.
So if she ugly, a man gonna tell you like that don't make like I'm confused.
I'm just speaking from the guy. This is what was told to me.
So this dude said to you, it's hard for him to be emotional in a relationship because the woman is too pretty.
Insecure.
It's gonna make her look. How does her, in the way that she look, make her not appreciate a man's emotions?
This for your man. That he sound insecure.
I don't get it. If she ugly, she understand, but if she pretty, she don't understand.
Situation.
A pretty girl dog his ass out. He feels some type of way, honey.
Yeah, pretty girl definitely.
Who did it?
Yeah, because
Somebody hurt his ass and he insecure. Like, yeah.
I don't know
Oh
about
yeah, I agree with PY. You ugly, so I can open up to you. I don't understand. That man sound insecure. Please tell me he in his 20s. Not if he over 30.
I can't disclose my man
How
age.
old
I
is this
can't
man?
disclose it. I can't
You
disclose
said this is a real guy. This is a real topic. That's how you feel.
It's a real topic, bro.
That's because I'm like, Sierra is beautiful.
Insane.
I don't think that Russell has any problem being emotional, going to church with her. They do everything together.
But
So
she may be the type of pretty female who is able to accept a man's emotions.
I don't understand that. I don't, because you're pretty, you can't understand a man's emotions.
Let's just get off pretty. Just being with a woman that you feel is of high caliber.
You basically saying pretty. Okay, go ahead.
All right, cool.
Tell your man's this for you, man.
He need to pick his self-esteem up. He need to go to the ground.
Insecure like a motherfucker.
He need to grab his self-esteem and pick it up, because that right there, that's very, 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 very insecure. If you think that because a woman is pretty, that she cannot appreciate your emotions, or she doesn't want you to express your emotions to her because she's going to look at you as less than. I would think an ugly girl would look at you as less than. Honestly, because it's like, how you coming to me crying? Look at me. And you coming to me crying.
Hey, fellas, if y'all see this, just answer the question. Is what the question that I pose, is it valid for men? This is not from me because I'm not a man. This is from a man that they're giving me the topic, and this is some things that he talked to me about. Is it valid? That's what we gonna leave that there.
The person in the chat, whoever this is, they should have responded to that.
They did. They said, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's what they said.
Well.
Fuck you, Ash.
I can't see this shit. I'm gonna have
Fuck you, Ash.
exit out just to look
and whoever you are, you probably got a boyfriend that's fat.
Yeah, pretty girls tap in too.
Do y'all want it, pretty girls? Do y'all care for a man that's always expressing his emotions to you about whatever he dislikes or how he's feeling about y'all situation? You know what I mean? So let me know that. Your
homeboy needs to seek therapy or something.
I mean,
I'm always
maybe a lot of men that's dealing with this. Honestly, it may be a lot of men that's dealing with this. We don't know.
All ugly girls slide in Smiles so she can hook him up with all ugly girls.
Exactly.
He's not gonna slide in Smiles. He's not gonna date an ugly girl.
Well, see, he doing that to himself then. I get that you have a type. We talked about that on the podcast. I get that you have a type, but at the same time, if your type is making you feel like you can't be emotional and you going home by yourself at night crying in the dark because you can't cry in front of your girl, maybe you need to rethink your type. Maybe bring it down a couple numbers. Maybe 10, you need to go to a 7. Maybe go to a 7, a nice 7, 6.5.
No, he need a 3. So he can express his feelings to the ugly girls, because he can't handle a 6. He can't handle a 6.5 because that's still pretty. Like 5 and under. So yeah, he need a 3. I'm not gonna say the name because I said that she was a 3 and she's dead in PY voice. So yeah, you need somebody like a 3, like that person, so you can feel comfortable expressing yourself and opening up. Because I guess you insecure when it comes to he's probably ugly.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
My man's is not ugly. I don't hang with ugly people.
Well, send a pic in a DM, and then me and PY will see. We'll rate them from 1 to 10.
It sound like a lot of insecurities.
It may be.
Are you talking about yourself?
Hell no, I'm single.
Conspiracy.
Right.
It's not about me.
Are you?
It's not about me. I have no problem expressing myself, as y'all know. Because you the ugly one out the group. That's why you don't hang with ugly people. Your mama ugly, bitch. I could never be ugly.
Who is this person?
Somebody that's ugly.
Is it like on like how does this work? Is it like on their Instagram? Like are they just put a name? This person?
Yeah, how does it work for the backstage people?
They could comment. That's why it's private.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody worried about Ash, big back ass. You big back
Wait,
bitch.
you said who can comment? What? I didn't hear you.
They can comment on the private.
Okay. How say private chat? They can comment.
Say private chat. I wish I could put this shit on the screen. You fat
Yeah, that
bitch.
would be funny so I could see because I want to.
That shit funny as shit. Talking about something. You the ugly person out the group.
That's
Hell nah. Fuck is you talking about? You gotta put your picture in the motherfucking DM.
you are beautiful. No matter
what they say.
what
Words can't breathe.
Oh yeah, right there, P.
So
Ain't
don't
nobody worry about that bitch.
around today.
I'm not breaking the mic out. Whoever this is can't beat me though. Fuck is you talking about? I beat you the fuck up. Ugly and all that. Fuck is you talking about?
Oh, Jamie got one. Do it.
What? Hey, I'm Beyonce. I'm letting you know I'm the lead singer. Okay, P. Okay, Smiles. I am the lead singer.
Go ahead, lead sing.
What was the song?
So good. I'm feeling so good.
Oh shit! I'm doing so. Come on, I'm supposed to
so
sing
good.
that part. You
So good.
That was the best album. Writings on the Wall. That was the best fucking.
We always
that was the best Destiny Child album. The day you pissed me off, I told Mike to pick me up. I told him you was bugging and I don't like to fuss. He said he would look out for me if I needed a friend. I can keep going. Let me shut up.
Yes, he was good.
Man, that album.
Your bitch ass up. Nobody give a fuck about what you talk about, ugly bitch.
What happened? I can't see it unless I go to it.
And I spit on your grandmother. Fuck you talking about. Spit right on that bitch.
Oh my
Now
God.
the next one is DC turn. So in DC, it's been getting real, and Glizzy's been turning up. So Glizzy has recently been beefing with Fat Trail. So Fat Trail recently got into an altercation with some nigga down VA where he allegedly took 10K from the artist. Allegedly. I don't know. Finessed them out of 10K. So Glizzy did it, his usual upload, and he was spanking Fat Trail in his joint. But the thing is, Glizzy is really upset at Fat Trail because he wanted to do an interview with Fat Trail when he got out of prison. But Fat Trail spent him. He told Glizzy he was going to give him the interview, but end up not giving him the interview and doing it with something else. No more Glizzy. He been burning these shits up. So he didn't give him the interview, so he been on his ass ever since. So he did a little upload on Fat Trail, and he was cooking them on that joint, and he basically was saying that Fat Trail is irrelevant as far as music wise. Nobody is really fucking with his music from DC and from anywhere in the United States. And he was basically giving some props to Shot Glizzy and how he popped off as far as musically and said that he was better than Fat Trail. So that's that little beef with Glizzy and Fat Trail, and it's never gonna end.
Is Fat Trail a rapper? I feel like I know.
Yeah, Fat Trail is the rapper that signed MMG with Rick Ross. He got that
feel like
song.
I've
He
heard
did
it.
respect with the tech with Chief Keef. I got money, I got power, I got respect with this tech. That joint right there. I don't know. You gotta look it up. Chief Keef, Fat
Yeah, I
Trail
feel like
with
I've
the
heard
tech.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Fat Trail is a good artist. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple little hits, but I do think musically he is not being as relevant as he should be. And I think a lot of times with DC artists, what happens is because they have such a fame in our area, when they make it, they don't really put in the effort because they already feel like they made it where they from. And it's not about that. It's about if you really like music, you are always going to be mastering your craft and constantly working on it. So I think that the artists here just have to keep working. Like a good artist that has been working is shout out to Nino Pade. Nino Pade is an artist from Maryland who was signed to Sony Records, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he was signed to Sony. And he's just been doing a lot of connecting with artists. He just dropped a song with Bloodhound Q50. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with who that is. He an artist out Chicago. He rapped with this artist that got killed in Chicago. His name was Bloodhound Jeff, Lil Jeff. So that's a major connection for Nino Pade and for PG County, you know what I'm saying? He putting on. So, and Castanet shouted Nino Pade out at what's the just recent
awards.
Yeah, the America AMAs. So Castanet shouted Nino Pade out. So shout out to Castanet. That's a huge win. For the streaming university, one of our own too from PG County was selected to be a part of the streamer university thing. His name is Big Win. So shout out to Big Win. He's a very popular
Shout out
meme.
to Big Win. I'm here for it. Yeah, let's go.
He be doing his thing. So he be doing his thing on Instagram. So shout out to everybody in the DMV doing their motherfucking thing. We still gonna stay relevant because I'm here, and I'm always gonna make sure that we include it as DC turns. Yeah, Phil.
This still California, Maryland, though.
Super Maryland.
California, Maryland.
Super Maryland.
Hey.
California all day.
Super Maryland.
So, y'all, word on the beef streets is shout out to Eastside K Boy. He just dropped his diss to Joy. Y'all seen
Shout
the
out to
video?
Big Brother.
He just shot the video. But a rapper from New York, and I'm not gonna say his name just yet, but a rapper from New York hopped in my DM, right? The other day, just like 2 days ago. He sent me a voice message and then he sent me a picture. The picture is him in the studio. So he sent me a voice message. He said, respect to you. He said, but your boy, I don't know Eastside K Boy. I know of him from music. And I know of him through Jamie. But he said, your boy going crazy in my DM. He said he going crazy in my DM right now. Like he talking crazy. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, he talking crazy. He said, I respect you. I told you that. He said, but I said, check this out. He coming at Joey, right? He coming at all y'all. He named CJ. I said, if you feel some type of way, he in your DM, get in that studio. Drop them bars. And send shots to the West Coast. Let's keep it going.
Sure.
So he
said, bars is up.
So look, so he says, and I'm gonna send y'all the artist so y'all can check out his diss because he dropped one that was named Slauson. And if K-Boy or anybody watching this that have gotten his DM, they know who I'm talking about, but I'm gonna send it to you guys. He dropped a track called Slauson on the West Coast type beat. Bars. The one he dropped before that was on the East Coast, and the lyrics, I'm not gonna lie, like I hit him up when he sent it to me. I hit him up, and I'm like, "Yeah, you are hard." So I'm gonna just say when that dropped,
okay. I love East Coast.
He's gonna send it to me. He's gonna send it to me. I'm gonna send it to y'all. We're gonna drop this on the podcast, and we gonna announce who the artist is going at K-Boy. This gonna be a My Perspective podcast exclusive. Nobody on the West Coast gonna have this. We are gonna be the only ones. And when K-Boy respond, hopefully K-Boy send that to us so we can do an exclusive drop because New York is watching. So
Hold up,
right.
Eastside K-Boy brought
Let's
us,
go.
so
We got an exclusive.
yeah,
Okay.
it's
it's
hard for me
coming.
to, I fuck with it. But if you say he hard, I mean bars do matter. K-Boy shit up there too, so we gonna
I love it though. Like Smile said,
see. Shout out
keep
to
it
Eastside K-Boy.
because it's like Joey don't gotta respond. You feel me? He ain't gotta keep responding to nobody. He already opened the door. And that's
Right.
what I told the New York artist. He put a light on everybody. No offense to Drake and Kendrick. That beef was between them. What Joey did was put a spotlight on everybody. You feel me? All the real MCs and rappers want to prove, you feel me? I'm harder than you. I'm harder than you. So any New York rapper that hit me up, I told him straight up, keep it going. That's the only way everybody's gonna keep. First of all, stay in the know, stay trending. Number two, iron sharpen iron. The reason why we can't relate to these artists on the radio or these little Mickey Mouse people, it's not helping us as far as our lyrical ability because we know that we're better than them. Go against people who on your level. You feel me? So yeah, we got an exclusive coming. And any New York artist, West Coast artist, if you know Jamie, East Coast, if you know Smiles, I'm neutral. Hit us up. Let us get them drops. And I got one coming too. So be ready.
Let's
Number 2.
get them drops, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exclusive. Come on, P. Get in the studio. Go crazy.
You better lay low.
You feel?
Whitney Houston on them. But I'm here for it, man.
Don't you got school 413?
That's what I was doing.
All right, okay. Hey, man, we
Look at my
appreciate
wife.
you for
My
stepping
wife
in.
be
Let's
looking
go.
out.
Always getting you in there. That's right.
My wife be looking out.
That's right.
Baby,
I won't
Love
love you.
I do. I do. Hey, Smiles. I am Beyonce the group.
Okay, my fault. Go ahead.
It is you. Even when I'm with my boo, I do. There you go. Oh, man. Let's go.
Her ugly ass was my inspiration. What you talking about?
What you talking about?
What you talking about? All right,
You on
cool.
my dick now. I'll spit on your mother. Damn, Smiles.
Yes.
I'll spit on your mother.
Yeah, slap that bitch.
And she said it straight East Coast, mother.
Yeah. On mothers. On mothers, I slap your mother.
I'm glad Mother's Day is over. I'm glad Mother's Day is over.
Yeah, we get ready.
What you talking about? Episode 6. Let's go.
You feel me? I'm TTRLA.
This the girl, the one and only Jamie B.
This the girl they call me PYZ, looking crazy.
We out this bitch.